Hi guys, welcome back to my new video. Today in this video I will create beautiful looking CSS card with some awesome animation just by using HTML and CSS. In this card we will add beautiful shoe image and some text like title, different sizes and colors, and then we will add this beautiful buy now button and some awesome hover animation just by using CSS. And this card design is also responsive for all devices like desktop, tablets and mobile. So before starting this video, please hit the like button and subscribe the channel for more design related tutorial like this. Now let's start this video. Here I have two files, index.html and style.css, and we have one image folder. In this folder I have shoe image which we will use in this project. So let's open this CSS card folder to our text editor, which is Visual Studio Code. So here in this HTML file, we need boiler code that is same for all HTML structure. For that, we will write this exclamation mark and then hit tab. As you can see, we have all code which we require for all project. Very easy, right? First of all, we are going to set title in title tag, which is CSS card. Then we link our CSS file with this link tag, and we put our CSS file name in this href tag, which is style.css. So let's move on to the body part. First we create the container which holds the whole card, and then we create another division and we're going to define card classes into it. After that we will create two divisions. First is image box and the second is content box. As you can see here, this is the image box and content box. Then we will put an image tag in this image box division. Then in the content box, we are going to put a title which is Nike shoes. Then we will make another division of class size which contains different size of the product. Then we will define href tag for the size and going to add different size and span tag like 7, 8, 9 and 10. After that, for color, we will make another container of class color. In this container, we are adding heading tag for color, and for color style we will make span tag. We will style this span tag in our CSS file, which is looking like this. And last, as you can see, we will add this buy now button. For that we will add anchor tag which leads to nowhere. We completed our HTML code, so let's make our card eye pleasing by applying CSS property to it. So let's jump to our CSS code. In the top of our CSS file, we will import Google font which name is Poppins. For that, you can go to the Google Fonts and search for Poppins. From Google Fonts, you can find this import link. Here, you can see that we applied some property like padding, margin and font family by using star. It shows that it is going to apply on head as well as body. Now we add some attribute in body like display flex, justify content in center. That means this whole card is going to be in the middle. Now we set align text, min height and background color, center, 100 VH and hashtag 131313 accordingly. Set content position to relative. Here you can see that container is main division, so relative is applied to all. Now we are going to code for .container.card. As you can see, we set position relative. Now set width and height is 320 by 450, which set card in a shape. Now set background hashtag 232323, border radius 20 pixel and overflow hidden. We want this circle before the shoe image, so we don't want any content but we want circle. So set a content none, set position absolute and top and left both as 0. Set width 100% and height also 100%. It sets this blue circle in position like this. Now set the background hashtag 1bbfe9. This background color is for this blue circle. This clip path property is used to show that in which shape this blue color form. So now set the clip path circle 150 pixel at 80% 20%. Here we wrote circle, so this will be in a circle form. As you can see, this circle has three property. First, 150 pixel indicates the radius of circle, and the rest two attributes show the position of this blue circle. Now set transition point 5 second ease in out. This property only being used when the circle changes its shape. So now let's go for container card hover before. Here you can see when we hover on the card, it changes its shape. So here we set the radius to 300 pixel. Now set 80% and minus 20%. This 80% and minus 20% indicates the moving path of this circle. First we set content Nike, which is this. Here you can see this is it. Then set the position to the absolute. Now let's set the top 30% and left minus 20% and font size 12 em and font weight 800. Now set the style on text by font style italic and set color for this Nike color RGBA and this. Now we are going to set property for this image. Set the position absolute and top 50%. This top set this shoe image in the middle of this container. Let's go for the really cool property transform, which sets translate of shoe. So now write transform translate y in bracket minus 50%. Here I set position in vertically, so I wrote y here. If you want to move it in horizontally, write x instead of y. And the rest part of this property is minus 50%. It set shoe image in the middle of this image box container. We need this shoe image at the top of this circle in this Nike text. So we define z index to the 1000, so it remains at the top of everything. Now this circle and Nike text both goes behind it. Now set the width 100% and height 100%. This transition property we used once before this blue circle part. Now here we are going to use it for movement for shoes. Set transition 0.5 second. Now let's set for hover on this card. Here we set top 0% and transform translate y in bracket minus 25%. So you know why I used y here. This minus 25% is for this shoe to move in upper direction. Set this position absolute, top 50% and left also 50%. As the name suggests, this property used to put shoe image in this position. Write transform translate in bracket minus 50% comma minus 50%, rotate 20 degree. Translate set shoe in the middle of the card before the hover. The rotation of this shoe is caused by using this rotate property. Set the width 270 pixel, which is for this. This content box contains this all things like size and color text. Set position absolute, bottom 0, width 100%, height 100 pixel, text line center, transition 1 second and z index 90. This all property applied commonly for this whole part. Like example, we set text align at center, then see this all are in the middle of the card, and so does for the transition and the z index. Now set the height 210 pixel for the hover of this card. When we hover on the card, the height of the content box increased to 210 pixel and show all the elements which it contained. You remember h2 heading in this HTML file in which we wrote Nike shoes? Now we are going to code for that. Set position relative, font weight 600, letter spacing 1 pixel, color hashtag FFF for this Nike shoe. So now size and color has same properties, therefore we select both. Now we are going to set property for this container. We set this attribute display flags and justify content center, align item center. As you know that padding property is used for spacing from outer border. Here we set padding 8 pixel 20 pixel, transition 0.5 second. We need this content box when we hover it. So we set opacity 0 and set visibility hidden. Now this is for this size attribute. Set opacity 1, visibility visible, transition delay 0.5 second. And this is for color. Set opacity 1, visibility visible, transition delay 0.6 second. We need same property for this size and color heading. So we select both selector and apply style to it. Now we set this attribute to this size and color text. Set the color white and font weight 300 and font size 14 pixel. Set text transform uppercase. This will make the size and color text in uppercase. Now this set the space between each alphabet of our text, size and color. So set letter spacing 2 pixel, set margin right 10 pixel. Now let's go in the HTML file. Here you can see span tag. Now we are going to code for this span part. Let's continue our code. Now we will set this all attribute which you all are familiar with. Set width 20 pixel, height 26 pixel, text align center, line height 26 pixel, font weight 14 pixel. This is new. Let's see this display. Set display inline block, color 111, background FFF, margin 0, 5 pixel, transition 1.5 second, color 111, border radius 4 pixel, and the cursor pointer. Now this is for this content box color. Now set this well-known attribute to our code, which you know. If you don't know this meaning, then ask us in the comment section. We will happy to clear your doubt. Now set width 20 pixel, height 20 pixel, background FFF0, border radius 50%, margin 0, 5 pixel, and cursor pointer. This color class has 4 child. So now let's go on to the browser. Here you can see when I move cursor onto the card, the content box appears. This color text is first child. This small blue circle is second, this is third, and this is fourth. Now let's go to continue our code. This part of code is the second child, the first blue small circle. So set background 1 BBEF, and this third for second small circle, set background this, and this fourth is for third small circle, set background this. This property is for our this buy now button, which I mentioned at the starting of video. For this, set the display inline block, padding 10 pixel, 20 pixel, background FFF, border radius 4 pixel, margin top 10 pixel, text decoration none, font weight 600, color 111, and opacity 0. Now comes to this both transform and transition. These are very interesting property and you love to play with it, but as of now you understood it very well, so I'm just writing it assuming that you know its use. But after also you find difficulties for understanding it, then we are here in the comment section. Now say transform translate y in bracket 50 pixel and transition 0.5 second. We need our button when we hover the card, so we set the opacity 1 and transform translate y in bracket 0 pixel and transition delay 0.7 second. So here you can see this is our complete card, which is fascinating, right? So it's enough for today. If you like this video, please press the like button, and if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe the channel if you want to watch more videos like this.